Is it working? Alright. Hi guys! Welcome back to some more Kerbal Space Program 2 over here. So we are ready to take things to the next level and the final level for our sort of like starting tutorial mini-series, so to speak, until the game gets a little bit more content to it, and that is reaching the moon. They're trying to reach you to talk about your car's extended warranty. Of course, they always do that. But yeah, reaching the moon. It is something that I haven't done in quite a while. And seeing how difficult it was to get to do an orbit or to get to the North Pole, which I didn't even really manage to do, it sounds like we have quite a bit of work ahead of us. But we'll have to try. First things first, obviously the command pod and the parachute are absolutely necessary. Oh, but we have radial mounted drogue parachutes, indeed. Because, should I say your spaceship's extended warranty? Maybe both. Indeed, that would make more sense. Um, because we'll be returning from the moon, we'll be going a lot faster. So we'll definitely need more help in slowing down, and because of that, we'll add an additional drogue parachute. Obviously, we'll need a heat shield. That will be very important. And yeah, possibly some communication arrays. That is very big. No, aha. This is how we're gonna attach it, but we're gonna attach it to the next part. Right, this is the capsule. It's a little bit interesting when you're talking about like a space mission. You're building things from the top up, which means you're building things from like the return down, the return and backwards. So this is the part that will return to Kerbin, right? Now, next up, we'll obviously want the decoupler. So this is the last stage, the stage that returns in the reentry back to Kerbin. Now we need the stage that lands and takes off from the moon. So for that, we're gonna need this. And I think probably this. Yeah, I think this should be enough. I hope. Right, and let's not forget the antenna that we talked about. We only need one. All right, good. And obviously the engine that will be landing on the moon, the Terrier. A very good, very efficient engine, and you really don't need more than that to land on the moon. You do need, though, monopropellant engines. I was expecting you will have like things that go into multiple directions. Mislabeled right before a major campaign. Maybe we don't need the monopropellant. What do we have for stabilization? Oh yeah, we'll definitely need for this one. We'll need the landing gear. Because we'll be landing on the moon, and you don't want to land on your engine, because that can break, and that would be bad. Additionally, you will need electricity while you're out there, and that can be solved with solar panels. And probably some extra batteries as well. Yes. Alright, we're getting there. Have that, ground movement and wheels, aerodynamics, coupling and staging. So we are ready to go to the next stage. Ah, there you go, stabilizers is what I'm looking for. We'll definitely need some extra stabilizers for our engines and lights and the ladder. Of course, I forgot about those. So the door is over here. That means that the ladder will extend out of this place. Hope it's long enough to reach all the way down. And yeah, we'll definitely need some lights to see. Ah, beans. That was not good. We only want one a ladder, not two. There you go. Right, and for the lights, maybe 3 lights. Something like this would work almost fine. Come on. Right. Good. Now, for the final part, is the part that gets us to the moon. So this is what lands on the moon and comes back. And then we'll need the final bit. And for that, we're gonna play it safe and we're gonna go with the big guns. Oh yeah. We're not no longer fooling around here. We're bringing in the large stuff. That should be pretty good. This together with the Rhino engine. Oh, that is too big. The mainsail or the skipper. Most popular engines. Oh yeah. Love me the mainsail. But obviously a single mainsail wouldn't be enough. We will want additional assistance, and for that we'll do a very interesting little trick. But first, we'll need coupling. We'll add 4 radial engines, and obviously each of them will need their own fuel tank. That is too big. This though. Yes, yes, yes. Right, you see where we're going. And this will be equipped, each one of these will be equipped with the Reliance. And they will obviously need aerodynamic control, so we'll add these, plus the stabilizers. We'll be going on this big bad boy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I like it. But what's important about this is that you want this big tank to contain the fuel at the end. So what will happen over here? Remember McDonald's Land? Did McDonald's ever had something like that? I don't remember that. So we'll have these 4 engines obviously turning on at the same time as the big one. And we'll have, this is a little trick that you can do. You run fuel from these into the main one. So what happens is that this means that these smaller engines will run out of fuel faster because they pump fuel into the main one while also using the fuel themselves. And but once they detach, this will still be full. So yeah. News headline that said "Make trouble in Fatland." Sounds like an American news. Right. I think that's all that we need. I hope I'm not misremembering anything. But obviously, because we have such a big structure, it's useful to sustain this with a launch clamp. That's a lot of launch clamps. Yeah, to keep it in air when it launches. Being fat is alright. It is alright. It is also very bad for your cardiovascular system and a few other things, but we won't go into that. It's also bad if you want to go into space, which is what we are trying to do right now. Not bad, but more difficult. That's what we're saying. If you want an easier life, it is better to be of healthy weight. Not underweight, that's also bad. Actually, even worse than being overweight. But yeah, that should be everything. Stage 1, the couples. Stage 2 continues with this. Stage that decouples. We want these to get us in orbit and also get us like most of the way to the moon. I vaguely remember like there was an extra stage. Hmm. This will definitely get us into orbit. I don't think it's enough to get us to the moon as well. I can't remember. If I put an extra stage, I feel it might be too heavy. Like something like this, basically. An extra stage with like the swivel. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to feel about this. But we can give it a try. If it doesn't work, we can obviously remove this. This is all over the place. This is not good. Right. Have everything. Have all the elements to go to the moon. And I think this should be enough. Here's hoping. I mean, we said that before, and it didn't really work out. Yeah, I already did all these. Shut up. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, I don't think we need full throttle. But yeah. The engines will start, and these will decouple. We'll be going up, and we'll try to tilt it to form an orbit. And yeah, after that, it's to the moon. Well, that sure went absolutely nowhere. Where the hell even are we? Why are we focused on a random wing? What happened? Minion language. Okay. Wait, revert to launch. Alright. What's going on here? Is 4 with this big one. Oh my... What? My lord. Yeah, I was wondering, why did they say that there are 8? Holy crap, that was so bad. It put them in... What? My friend, I only need 2. Seriously. Lord Almighty, what happened there? Okay, let's give this another shot. Oh dear. That is very unstable, huh? Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, we ain't taking off with this. We might... I know. Struts. For stabilization. Yes. I forgot. It's been so long since I played. I completely forgot about that. Of course. Um... Structures. Yeah, struts. It's been a while. So with these bad boys... Again. Grab the struts. And place them. Yes, there you go. That should stabilize it. I mean, it is better. It's definitely holding on there. We can try. Oh boy. We have liftoff! Okay, looks like we do need maximum thrust. Oh boy. Nice. It is happening. And yeah, as we get further and further away, we can reduce the throttle, so we use less fuel. We do want to stabilize it when we decouple, because we don't want the things to land on the main engine. We're done. Align it to 90 degrees, 45, I mean, the 90 point. And keep the thrust. Have a very strong engine, so it should handle it well. How are we doing? 61. We are almost out. Yep, got the engine. We are cruising. Oh yeah, and we still have plenty of fuel left in the big guns. So yeah, we'll be using these to get into orbit. And yeah, then the second stage will get us to the moon, and then the last stage will get us landed and back. That is the plan. Hope I have enough fuel. I have definitely not calculated this. Could have checked the delta V. But yeah, we need to align ourselves nicely over here. I mean, we can use maneuvering now that we learned that's an option. Yeah, there is some delta V required for an orbit. Yeah, we don't need that much to burn, but that's about as what we like. 1,600. So yeah, it's about the same calculation that it's 200 to reach orbit from the ground. So I don't have any RCS, but we do have extra stabilizers. We are in orbit. Actually, we were in orbit for quite a while. Full burn. Let's get that orbit. Should only take us 20 seconds. I don't think we have enough fuel for the 20 seconds, so we'll need to go into the next stage. Yep, that's the pause. Nice. All right. Very good. We do go a little bit inside the atmosphere, but we have done our necessary burn. Now, the strategy, there's a very old trick that you can do in order to figure out where you need to burn towards the moon, and it helps because it's like it's not like an elliptical orbit. It doesn't have any deviation in game. In real life, the moon orbit is more like Minmus, but over here it's right on the equator. So what you do is you go like this, see, and this is where you want the maneuver point. And basically what happens is if you accelerate in this direction, you will encounter the moon in your path. Right here, we got it. Okay, that will overshoot it. We need to see. Okay, so it shows us that we entered the orbit and we get out. And look how much it flings us due to the gravity. Entering sphere of influence. Yeah. So we will be at 12 kilometer. 12 kilometers apoapsis on the moon. That's fine. We'll maneuver once we are in its orbit. And there it is. As you can see, we'll be burning straight towards it. Our big rocket is pointing straight towards the moon. And that's where it will go. But yeah, we'll be switching to our next stage. So unfortunately, I think we should start the burn earlier because this will run out and the other engine is weaker. See what I mean? Only need 20 seconds of burn. This is what I mean. Once you're in space, things are a lot more efficient. The first streamer to stream from space. Oh, yeah. Fucking International Space Station got nothing on my ass. Oh, here we go. Oh, right. So we actually have impact with the moon right here. There we go. That's better. We definitely don't want to smash into the moon. It's actually more difficult to maneuver it that way. All right. We've made the burn. We are basically going to go towards it now. We'll be leaving Kerbin and move towards the rock in space. It is getting dark, obviously, which means we can turn on the lights. And obviously, we shouldn't forget the solar panels. Why can I not? Come on. Nice. They are automated to direct themselves towards the light. And this will keep our electrical supply with no issues. Oh yeah, I forgot to delete the maneuver mode. No, it's no longer relevant. The one that's in the moon, we'll need to devise another one there. And yeah, so yeah, we can see how we're going further and further away. We're gonna have a solar eclipse, kind of, also known as night, as the Earth will go in between the sun and us. Hopefully it won't impact our electricity too much. Oh yeah, I also forgot the antenna. Yes. Can maintain communication with ground control. Good. Team Kerman reporting for duty. Parts ineffective. Lack of solar exposure. Yeah, that's the solar panels complaining that they don't have sunlight. It is very beautiful though, watching this cosmic dance. Oh, and we do have a part that's now basically floating into orbit forever. So, yeah, space junk. So it seems far, but as we go, it's gonna get a lot closer. And we have sun. Ah, there it is. Spotted it. This, I think, is Minmus. You can see it, you can see it's a little bit grainier than the regular stars. So yeah, we can also go there. Not in this mission, but it's also a decent mission to do, and it's recommended for beginners. So it's actually, some people recommend that you go to Minmus first, because even though it's further and the orbit is wonkier, its gravity is way weaker, so landing on it is less of a challenge. But yeah, look, we're getting closer. We basically overshot it a little bit, and we're gonna meet it in the middle, sort of. It's basically the moon is catching up to us. That's what's happening. The Kerbin is very far away now. Reach the apoapsis, and we'll soon enter the sphere of influence of the moon, where we'll need to start to prepare the maneuvers for landing. It happened. We are now, our camera is being made relative to the moon. So yeah, we'll actually go pretty close to it. Yeah, we want to maneuver. We'd like, if possible, to make it a little bit, aligned. And yeah, right. Oh, that's actually the wrong direction. Oh god, no, delete. Do it again. This, we want to, there you go, reduce the orbit. Still would like this to happen. And that's it. All right. Yeah, we can land in one of these giant-ass craters. That's fine by me. So we'll do a close pass like this. and then land when we get over here. The maneuvers are important because you want to reach like the light side of the moon. You don't want to like, you know, land in the dark. It's very challenging and unpleasant. In 1 hour, we'll need to do our next maneuver. Until then, we can see the moon slowly getting closer. Or very fast, depending on how you do things. $418. It's definitely gonna be, we're gonna be very tight on fuel. It should be doable as far as I remember. But yeah. Look at this giant rock. Can almost smell it. Music. Yeah, lack of stellar exposure. Oops. We burned too much. We are now actually crashing into the moon. And not in the light side. Okay. Well, that's why we saved. So let us go back. We could save it there, but I don't like the fact that we wasted fuel. All right. Looks good. So now the last part is going towards the ground. You just want to slow down until you hit it. It's the most basic maneuver. But yeah, it's important to do it on the light side if possible. Like I said, landing in the dark, not pleasant. Even less pleasant, landing on the moon's poles. I have done that, and boy oh boy, that is a mission. There are like loads of craters and shit over there, like right there. That is spicy. Okay, so we can save here. We'll have to be careful with saves from now on because it'll be if we save at the wrong part, then we'll be forced to do things properly. But over here, like I can still return to Kerbin easily. Yeah, looks light and nice. We'll drop right here in the plains. Team is excited. It's gonna be the first man on the moon. Jebediah was the first one in space. Team, the first one on the moon. So this is the cheeky part. We'll basically do like a vertical drop over here. Pushing all the fuel to slow us down. And yeah, basically, there you go. The fact that the periapsis moved over here on this point means that we are going straight down. And that makes it a lot easier to maneuver. Like, you could obviously go like this and land, and I think that's more efficient, but the way I do it is I go like this, and then slow down, and then whoop. That's the Pyramiden 9 strategy. Yes, I know. We are effectively crashing into the moon now. So we'll have to slow down. This is where the second cheeky part comes in. There's no atmosphere, so there's no air to slow us down. You could be like, oh, you just opened the parachute, easy. No, you have to use your rockets to slow you down. And it's not easy. We'll also have to basically ditch this part and go down to like the last component. You have to be very careful. At least we have the ground altitude now, so we don't have the whole sea level versus ground level. But yeah, if you slow down too late, you'll not be able to slow it down. If you slow down too early, you waste fuel. So it's always a back and forth. Oh dear, what? What the fuck? Calm down. The sun, the earth, it's watching us as we'll make history. Let's prepare the gears. Yeah, we are in the ground camera. I think we can withstand an impact of like maybe 10 meters per second. But we definitely don't want to hit it that hard. I put the antenna the wrong way. God damn it. Textures are becoming more and more visible. Yes, as I'm accelerating, it goes down. The speed at which I'm going down, it's also going down. So it's not, yeah, I would need like some sort of like automated throttle control, but that would make it too easy, you know. I don't like the fact that we're ditching this fuel, but it's gonna happen. Because it's gonna be hard to land on this. It doesn't show us the right fuel left. Oh boy. That was an explosion. 200 meters, 300 meters. We are closing in, and we are closing in fast. We should be able to see our shadows. Yeah, we see it. We see it. Touchdown. Stabilize. And we did it. We have landed. It doesn't show me the fuel left in this one. Ugh, that's a bug. We're gonna have to do it blind and hope we have enough fuel. Team Kerman, skill solution. You are making history. Being the first. Kerbal, no! Fuck. Well, it's good that we saved. That is not what you want to happen. The ship flipping over. That is so not you want to what you want to happen. It's very hard to flip it back. Come on. What's the matter? There you go. I don't know why it wasn't stabilized. You can. Okay. Bonk. Not the solar panel. We are did it! Walking on the moon. And yeah, what you saw earlier was a demonstration of the lower moon gravity. A single jump sends you way further. And obviously, if you activate the monopropellant, you can do all sorts of shenanigans. There you are. Hey, hey, yo! You have to be careful though, because there's no, as we were saying, there's no air resistance. Which means, if you accelerate, you will have to decelerate, otherwise you'll smash against the ground at the exact speed at which you accelerated. Very cool. Well, there is one thing that's important to do. First moon landing. Small step for a Kerman. No. Still doing this. A giant leap for Kerman kind. It's gotta be excited. Think. Oh yeah! What are you thinking out, mate? May history. Look, there's Kerbin. We came all the way from there. And we could try to reach this by jumping. Or we could just use the monopropellant is fine. I don't understand why it's so hard to take off. Yep, come on. Grab it. Grab. And board. Did it? Yeah, it says that we have 0 fuel, but that is not correct. We definitely have more than 0. How much we have, I don't know. Like, don't ask me, but it's a non-zero quantity. But yeah, now we basically have to do the same thing. Oh, I was like, what the fuck? Is there a meteor coming? No, we're just, these are the rocks and the camera is under the ground. I was like, there's a giant meteor gonna hit the moon while we're on it. Now we have to go back, which is its own song and dance. It's definitely easier because once again, we don't have an atmosphere, so taking off, making an orbit, you can make an orbit at any altitude in theory. Obviously you want to be a little bit high because let's not forget we are in a crater right now, so if we make an orbit at like say 100 meters, we would crash in the land or like whatever moon mountains there are. But yeah, the idea is basically the same. You take off and you direct yourself. I'm trying to figure out which way we should direct ourselves. Where is the fucking 90? Here it is. 45, 90. Okay, we'll try to go there. Excuse me? Where's my fuel? Where's my fuel? Advanced controls. Okay. Are you actually telling me that we don't have fuel in this? Who the who put this without fuel? What? That can't be right. So it is correct? Zero. How? What the hell? Ugh, I don't want to redo the landing. Fuck me. Yeah, this part has no fuel. It has no fuel! Great. Just fantastic. Well, I'll be having a word with the engineers in the fucking vehicle assembly. But, yeah. We ain't coming back. Let me see. Revert back. Yeah, we have the save files. Um, we could do a rescue mission. And that's how you strand your entire space team on Moon, by keep sending in one after the other in the rescue missions. Why is there no juice in this? Okay, let's launch it and like decouple through all of them and see what the fuck is the dealio. Sure glad that this is not working. Go straight up. Straight into outer space. An orbit that just basically goes nowhere, really. Okay, 900. Oh yeah. It's like my dick in the morning. Ayo! Okay. And then the next one. Okay, and that has has all the fuel. How the fuck does that have all the fuel? Why is there no separation between these? Oh, look, there is some fuel into this. Like, a very small amount. That's not even like... Yeah, that's nothing. What? Yeah, we launched us into... Oh my god! Whew! We almost went to... We could almost reach Jupiter. Or whatever Joule is called in this game. I don't understand. Well, in any case, this was going to be the last episode of this series, like the Moon mission, because it's kind of like a staple. Unfortunately, yeah, we're not gonna be able to see it to completion. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Make sure you like, subscribe to see more. And because of engineering issues or game bugs, Steam is now stuck on the moon. It has stopped working. Bye bye.